Have you ever looked at your life and asked yourself, why is everything so hard for me? Why do I keep trying, but still feel stuck? Why do I give my best to people, to work, to dreams, and still feel like nobody understands me? If you have ever felt this way, then listen carefully, because this message may change the way you see life forever. Life is not easy. Life was never meant to be easy. Life is a test, a teacher, and sometimes a mirror. It shows you who you are, what you value, who truly stands with you, and how strong you can become when everything around you tries to break you. The first lesson life teaches is this: pain is not your enemy. Pain is the part of life that wakes you up. Pain shows you what needs to change. Sometimes pain removes people who were never meant to stay. Sometimes pain closes doors that would have destroyed your future. Sometimes pain breaks your heart only to save your soul. So do not hate your pain. Learn from it. Grow from it. Let it make you wiser, not colder. The second lesson is this: not everyone deserves access to you. Some people only come close to take your energy, your peace, your kindness, and your time. They do not love you. They love what you can do for them. They stay when you are useful, and they disappear when you need them. This is a painful truth, but it is a necessary truth. Stop explaining your value to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Stop begging for attention from people who treat your heart like an option. The right people will not make you beg. The right people will see your worth without you proving it again and again. The third lesson is about time. Time is the only thing you spend every day without knowing how much you have left. Money can return. Lost things can be replaced. But time never comes back. Be careful who gets your time. Be careful what gets your focus. Do not waste your best years trying to impress people who will forget you tomorrow. Use your time to build yourself. Use your time to learn. Use your time to heal. Use your time to become the person your future self will thank you for becoming. The fourth lesson is this: failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every person you admire has failed. Every strong person has cried in silence. Every successful person has faced rejection, doubt, and lonely nights. The difference is not that they never fell. The difference is that they got back up. So when you fail, do not call yourself weak. Do not call yourself finished. Call yourself learning. Call yourself growing. Call yourself becoming stronger. The fifth lesson is patience. In a world where everyone wants fast results, patience has become rare. But the best things in life take time. A tree does not grow in one day. A strong character is not built in 1 week. A dream does not become reality overnight. You must keep working, even when nobody notices. You must keep believing, even when results are slow. You must keep moving, even when the road feels empty. Patience is not weakness. Patience is power under control. The sixth lesson is peace. Protect your peace like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. Not every argument deserves your voice. Not every insult deserves your reply. Not every person deserves your explanation. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is stay silent and walk away. Peace is more valuable than proving a point. Peace is more valuable than winning an argument. Peace is more valuable than being understood by people who do not want to understand you. The seventh lesson is self-respect. Never lose yourself trying to keep someone else. Never lower your standards just because you are afraid to be alone. Being alone with peace is better than being surrounded by people who make you feel empty. Respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that makes you forget your worth. Respect yourself enough to choose growth over comfort. Respect yourself enough to say no when your heart is tired. The eighth lesson is this: discipline will save you when motivation disappears. Motivation feels good, but it does not always stay. Some days you will feel tired. Some days you will feel lazy. Some days you will feel like giving up. On those days, discipline must carry you. Do what needs to be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. Work on your dream, even when nobody claps. Keep your promises to yourself, because every time you break a promise to yourself, your confidence becomes weaker. And every time you keep a promise to yourself, your confidence becomes stronger. The ninth lesson is gratitude. Many people are unhappy not because life gave them nothing, but because they forgot what life already gave them. You may not have everything you want, but you still have something to be thankful for. A new day, a chance to try again, a body that carries you, a mind that can learn, a heart that can heal. Gratitude does not mean your life is perfect. Gratitude means you can still see light, even when life feels dark. The 10th lesson is this: never compare your journey with someone else's journey. Everyone has a different path, a different timing, a different struggle, and a different story. Some people succeed early. Some people bloom late. Some people look happy outside, but are fighting battles you know nothing about. Comparison steals your peace. Focus on your path. Focus on your growth. Focus on becoming better than the person you were yesterday. The 11th lesson is forgiveness. Forgive people, not because they always deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. Holding anger is like carrying fire in your own hands. It burns you before it burns anyone else. Forgiveness does not mean you allow people to hurt you again. It means you release the burden and choose peace. Forgive, learn, and move forward. The 12th lesson is faith. There will be moments when life makes no sense. Doors will close, people will leave, plans will fail. You will ask why. But sometimes rejection is protection. Sometimes delay is preparation. Sometimes what you lost was never meant to stay. Trust the process. Trust that every chapter has a purpose. Trust that your story is still being written. And the final lesson is this: never give up on yourself. You may be tired, but you are not finished. You may be hurt, but you are not broken forever. You may be alone, but you are not powerless. Life may test you, but it cannot defeat you unless you stop trying. Keep going, keep healing, keep building. One day the pain you survived will become the strength you carry. One day, the lessons that hurt you will become the wisdom that guides you. One day you will look back and understand why everything happened the way it did. So take a deep breath. Stand up again. Your life is not over. Your dream is not dead. Your story is not finished. Better days are coming. Stronger days are coming. The person you are becoming is worth the struggle. Never forget this: you are stronger than your pain, wiser than your past, and more powerful than the fear trying to stop you. Keep moving forward.